So today we're going to talk about why a positive mindset is the only way to manifest the life of your dreams. In my personal circumstances and the people that I work with, my friends, my family, and also the people who I see really make it in this industry, and in other industries as well. It has been positivity that's got them to the places they really wanted to go and keep hold of the things that they've been manifesting. Sure, you can win a lottery, but would you want to be a miserable millionaire? Would you want to have everything you could ever dream of, everything you've got on your vision board, and be unhappy? No. And you can probably see tons of examples out there in the celebrity world of people that seem to have it all, but they don't seem very happy. They actually seem quite negative. Music that I hear now, I just think you've got like 10 sports car, performance cars, you've got the mansion, you've got 2 mansions, you've got, Balenciaga, you've got, the Prada, you've got the Louboutins, you've got it all, but you're making music that's really negative and really disheartening and really disempowering at the end of the day, because it is literally situating around a victim mindset. And I just cannot get on board with that. I would rather just challenge myself all the time with a smile on my face and feel good about myself than have all the performance cars. I want those. I want some sexy, powerful, awesome looking cars. I am completely there. But the car I have right now, my Ford, is great. It is comfortable. It is an easy drive. It gets me from A to B. It is punchy. I can listen to my Spotify playlists really easily. The sound system is fantastic. It's got room for everyone. I don't need more than that. I want more than that. However, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that car, and I wake up every day with a smile on my face, unless I have something like a really horrible cold. Maybe that's a bit more of a challenge. Maybe I need to just get myself there a little bit more. But I can happily say to you with complete belief that I wake up with a smile on my face 90 to 95% of every morning now of my life, because I'm happy. I'm a happy, positive person. I don't need to prove it to anybody. I only have to prove it to myself. Why am I happy? Why am I so happy? Have I got everything I want? Have I got the muscle cars? Am I living in the country I want to live in? No, not currently, but I know it's on its way. I know it's on its way because I am creating that life, and I believe in that. And I am magnetic. My energy is great. It's fantastic, and I see that. I see that in the people that I attract into my life now. My friendships are all amazing. They are just great people in my life. And most of those people are people like me that believe in creating your future, creating the life that you want, creating the version of yourself that you want to be. I just naturally attract those things into my life now. Have I got tons of money? No. But can I buy organic food? Yes, I can. Can I always fill my car up with no issues and no problems? Yes, I can. It's like I am grateful for all the things in my life, whether they are really great, wonderful, no worries kind of things, or challenges. Challenging changes are the best. The more that you turn up to life that way, the better it gets, because then hardly anything really phases you the way it used to. I used to be so angry. I used to be so upset and angry at life. I was so really deep into my victim mindset. It was everyone else's fault, and it was the world's fault. And I had money blocks like coming out of everything, from being in a relationship with somebody who believed in, had a real lack mindset when it came to money. And before that, actually throughout my childhood, I was very, very aware of how I was able to kind of think of something and envision something, and then suddenly it was in my hands. I was very aware of that. I didn't have a word for it. I didn't have a total understanding of it, but I was very aware of it. And then, you know, I would start to share my life with somebody who didn't have the same type of thoughts and beliefs that I did, and they had more of a lack mindset. I have experienced those moments throughout my life, and everybody, no matter where they're at on their journey with their blocks, with their subconscious beliefs, we have all been somewhere similar or experienced for similar, you know, thoughts and feelings. So I am not in any way, shape or form degrading that. However, it was challenging to be with somebody who didn't have that kind of like anything is possible mindset. So because I was sharing my life with that person, their thoughts came into my, you know, my energetic field. And so I absorbed that, and they absorbed mine as well. So, you know, that was great and that was fantastic. But for me, it just didn't work. And so it's really important for you to be aware of the people that you choose to have in your life. May that be your partner, your friends, family. How much time do you spend with your family? Anybody who is a dampener on your dreams, I would just spend as little amount of time with them as possible, because they can very heavily contribute to how you are feeling about how much control you have over your positive mindset. And back then, even though I didn't start off by having any money blocks or lack in that area, I wasn't in a good place. So it was easier for me to absorb other people's opinions on things that may not have been my own. Always take that into consideration. And it doesn't mean someone is a bad person. It just means that they may just have very, very, very different views on life than you do. And sometimes you need to question whether you want to share your life with somebody who has incredibly different views. They say opposites attract. But I would say when it comes to the way that you share your life with somebody, that needs to be very, very similar. Like, you know, your outlook, how malleable you are to things, you know, are you very specific? Like, this is what I want and I'm not moving on this, I'm not changing, but somebody else is more malleable. That may not work. And I would always say that someone that has the same, you know, trajectory of life as you, and they know where they're going, or they have a certain kind of idea of where they want to go, if it fits, great, fantastic, you know, then you can work with that and you work together to build the life of your dreams together. So yeah, that's really important. When it comes to having a positive mindset, I believe it's important because that is the only way that you are going to raise your vibration. And I'm pretty damn sure that on the back of my hoodie, it says something about high vibrational living, which is great. It's a fantastic top to wear today to do this video with. Big up to Spiritual Gangster, because they make the best clothing to chill out in. High vibrational living for me is the only way now. And it doesn't mean I don't get sad. That doesn't mean I don't cry. I totally embrace my emotions now, much more than I used to when I was, you know, going, oh, it's okay if I'm sad and I was just born this way and it's just the way I am and my parents were this way, or anything like that. I am so much more accepting to my emotions now that I live more of a high vibrational life. And I just kind of see it's my job. I've been through hell and back. I've experienced things that some people will never experience, challenges some people will never experience. And I chose that if I was going to continue to experience challenges like that, or I was just going to have like an easy road going forth, which apparently my what do you call it? I can't even think right now. My chart, my astrological, there we go. I just did the Kate Winslet thing in Titanic. That's one of my things. My astrological chart, somebody did my reading for me, a real like deep reading, and it's a pretty smooth path going forward. I know that is down to where I'm at now in my life, my mindset, and my high vibrational way of living. You can manifest what you want into your life, but please put a focus on health and happiness and self-love and self-compassion more than the Ferrari, more than the Bugatti, more than anything like that, because those things are just not worth anything near to feeling good about yourself and your surroundings and the people you spend time with every single day. That is worth, like, you cannot even put a price on that. That is an amazing way to live. And I know that if you start to live that way, then more things, great things like that are going to come into your life. You're just aiming to like lift yourself up and lift other people up and be of service in whatever way that you can. Those kind of things will just make you feel like being a human at this time is great. Social media will tell you that the world is trash about 100 times a day if you pay attention to it, but you know, I don't see that. I don't see that the world is trash, and I don't see that people are trash. I actually see that humans are absolutely freaking incredible, and that you are absolutely freaking incredible, and that you have the potential to have everything you want, because there is no lack. Like, literally, there is enough to go around. There is enough money, there is enough love, there is enough compassion, there is enough gratitude, there is enough everything to go around. So as long as you believe that, and as long as you practice a life where your conscious is like clear, Ariana Grande says in Just Like Magic, my conscious is clear and I'm so magnetic. I'm pretty sure those were the lyrics. It's true. You know, the more clear of a conscious that you have, you will just change your vibration and lift it so high up, and this energy field that you cannot see, it is there, and it is like dum 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 dum, like it is there. If I love creating chi balls, so using qigong and just like feeling the energy between my hands. And I do a type of yoga which is called Drew Yoga, and we create energy balls in Drew Yoga, and it's just like so relaxing and so meditative. Give it a go. But that energy that I'm creating right now is there, but I can't see it. I can visualize a golden ball of light or whatever color I choose, bright pink, it's sparkly, like in a Disney princess movie or something like that. And it is there. You can't see it, but you still need to believe in it. And every thought that you're thinking does have a vibration behind it. But do not get scared or worried or fearful that if you have some negative thoughts or some challenging emotions, that you're suddenly going to ruin everything in your life, because it's not true. You are human and you have the ability to be able to change things around. So do not get fixated on that, but that's a whole other video. That's a whole other chat altogether. I hope you enjoyed the chat today on how I live high vibrational. I will go more into it at other points, and I will give you the real rundown on what high vibrational living is for me and what I get out of it and what you can get out of it too. So have a great week.